Martin County Stadium is filled near capacity on a cold afternoon in the South. It's an intradivisional matchup between the Washington Redskins and the Atlanta Falcons. Miller has pressure, goes deep, almost intercepted by Mayhew.
Martin Mayhew looked like the wide receiver on the play. Chris Miller led him beautifully, and he just missed the pass. Mayhew's working right down the bottom of your screen now. Watch him as he goes back and he drops back into position. It almost looks like Chris Miller's throwing the ball to him. Mayhew comes off the break, makes a nice lean out for the reception, and misses it. He could have had an INT.
Boy, he'd like to have that one back. He played the same secondary at Florida State with Deion Sanders.
Said he was going to meet with him last night, but he said, hey, it was this way. Deion played with me. I want to make that perfectly clear.
Second down, call it 4. John Settle breaks to the outside. He'll lose yardage. Outstanding play by Martin Mayhew, the left corner. Chip Lowmiller kicking off. To Deion Sanders and Keith Jones. It's Sanders. Breaks the tackle and is finally taken down at the 31-yard line by Martin Mayhew, but it's a 23-yard return by Deion Sanders. Williams going up top into the corner, timing pattern, and it's incomplete. He was going after Sanders, and Sanders was being covered by Prime Time.
And he's rolled up in the end zone. It looks like he might have gotten dinged a little bit on the play, but Prime Time recognizes that he's in the middle of a football game, and he's back up there and getting ready to go back in the huddle. Now, his coverage was pretty good down the sideline. You know what the Redskins told us they wanted to do is they wanted to see if they could get him to bite a couple of times. This was just a simple go pattern, though, and Deion Sanders, with his kind of outstanding speed, just stays right with Sanders.
He had great position, playing inside out, right in the hip pocket.
And see, he's got great closing speed as well, so he can dangle out there a little bit and then really come up and close on the receiver.
Deion Sanders at the 32. Explodes through the middle. Sanders at the 40. And is knocked out at the 32-yard line. Oh, what a return by Prime Time. A 38-yard punt and a 33-yard return, and it's showtime now for Prime Time.
Oh, he is something else. Now watch him here, though. When he makes the reception, watch him high-stepping here a little bit. Sees the hole. Got to do a little high-stepping right there. Now he takes off, breaks it outside here. A little move, a little shake there in the kicker. Now head on out to the sideline. And the best part of the celebration was after he made, it got down and he made the catch, went out of bounds, got up and did a little high-five thing, a little backward high-five, actually. Primetime Sanders. I'll tell you one thing about this young man. He is extremely explosive, and he scares people. When you kick the ball to him, you always say, hey, keep your head on the swivel. You never know where he's going to go. One thing's for sure, he can take it the distance anytime.
It's excellent field position now for the young Atlanta Falcons. 12 of Atlanta's 13 plays have been passes. It's 3rd down and 10, and they're going to throw it again. They do. Great coverage again by Martin Mayhew. Oh, what a defensive play he made on Floyd Dixon.
See, the key is you can't be afraid to get beat back there, and Martin Mayhew apparently is not afraid of that. Now watch him play on this play. Watch him stick there, and as soon as he comes out of that break, he reaches right over and knocks the ball down. And that's that aggressiveness that you have to have at the cornerback position. Just simply reaches in and slaps the ball down. He's dead on the receiver, Dixon. And there's Deion Sanders, the former teammate of Martin Mayhew.
The talkative one. These two guys were hanging out last night in the lobby of the hotel.
Deion has been having his problems of late. Big story today actually broke yesterday about him and a former agent that he had out on the West Coast. Had some problems there, didn't pay the guy back. Prime time.
Big play by Sanders. He now has 4 catches, 136 yards. This is Deion Sanders, a yard deep. He's explosive to the 34-yard line, tripped up by Martin Mayhew.
And Mayhew, his guy from Florida State, his buddy from Florida State, was the guy that stopped him from getting the touchdown. He was gone if Martin Mayhew doesn't make the stop.
36-yard return.
Deion, watch him just break straight up the middle of the field. Now watch Mayhew, 35, reach in there and just get his hand on his foot, and that's what brings him down. 35 right there. See that little trip up right there, and that's what put Deion down.
And Miller prepares to kick off to the dangerous one. Sanders gets it at the 6. Breaks the tackle out to the 22-yard line. And he's taken down there. Return of 17 yards.
Penalty on the play, Tim.
Tackle was made by Reggie Dupard. They're still talking and dogging each other down on the field, but there is a penalty, and it came late. Well, if there's one guy that'll talk, it's Sanders.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness after the play, number 21, receiving team.
That's Sanders.
First down.
Now, what could a little guy like him do up in that pile? You know, he got up in there, he went up in there pretty hard, but apparently it happened after the play was already over. A couple of people lying on him. He gets up and gives Herb Welsh a shot in the chin, it looks like. That's where everything happened.
Pretty good left.
Particularly when it's thrown from the prone position.
Third down and less than 1. Boy, I don't know. Keith Jones stumbled in the backfield. Depends where they mark it. He'll be awfully close. We're going to measure it.
Mayhew was a guy that snuck in there and submarine and just tripped him up. And what yardage he did make, he made it in the air after he got tackled.
Speculate, Dan, if he doesn't make it.
Go for it. Have absolutely nothing to lose in this situation. Take some chances.
Well, you want to win, though. You want to win. You still have 9 minutes and 2 seconds remaining.
That's the only way to win is to go after it, though. Here, your offensive line is doing a pretty good job up front. Just Mayhew came in from that side that you saw him 35 and up into Jones.
Miller throws the out pattern. Mayhew's all over it. Takes Collins down immediately. Well, I want to tell you, this is a dramatically different team than we saw in the first half. The Redskins now just dominant.
Martin Mayhew was a business major in college, and he's been all about business in the second half.